Here's something interesting. We're going to talk about ready or not. I was with one of my guys yesterday, old school mentality guy, still looking for a virgin. We were all born and raised with that mentality of having the perfect virgin and marrying one and, staying it for the rest of your life and all that shit. After having 13 virgins, I realized that wasn't gonna work. That wasn't what it's supposed to be. It's karma. It's a double-edged sword. You get a virgin, they don't appreciate who you are, what you do. They don't know any better. You get a non-virgin, they come out with all kinds of issues from the past, and you have to prove that first, you're not their daddy. Second of all, you're not the other guy or the other guy or the other guy. So, be careful what you wish for, kind of thing. There is. Yeah, I think that's like a delicacy nowadays where you can find one, but he has to be, maybe 8 years old or 9 years old nowadays. I'm blessed to say that I've been able to experience a couple. It's sad to say that nowadays no guy can say that ever had a virgin. That's crazy. Well, most guys can't say it. Yeah, it's insane. We're all not the same, guys. Clearly, we're all not the same. It doesn't matter what you watch and who you listen to or whatever. At the end of the day, there's a quote that Bruce Lee says is that doer is the only one that learns. Unless you do it, you're not going to learn. Unless you've had the experience, you've done it, you're never going to know or understand. And I feel like a lot of the hate comes from that, where a lot of people are so confused and don't understand and will never understand that it turns into hate, like in an envious way, where why? You wish you could. You wish. You don't even think that's even possible for you. But yeah, it's a messed up world where nowadays, everybody has access to everybody, and every one of these actions of just having access and swiping and tapping and liking, for a real man that's looking for a real relationship, that's trying to settle and have some sort of, peace, there's no peace with any of this shit that's going on nowadays with the whole social media and all that. As a man, you should never have to worry about shit like that, as reading messages or who's messaging and who's liking. But nowadays is almost impossible to prevent because there's so many monkeys out there waiting to see who you're going to post or who you're going to text so they can have access to them, so they can message them and pretend to be something that they're not just because you are doing it. And most of these people, they don't have the vision or the capacity to be able to do it themselves, so they actually just sit there and wait and watch and try to do what you do. And it's sad where a lot of people, especially even people around you, where you see them, on a daily basis, or they try to come around and try to be your friend, they try their luck. But it comes from the female. The female should never allow to be so accessible. And even if somebody is trying to access, they shouldn't even exist. You shouldn't even see them. And that's how they should feel, that, what the fuck you mean? It's disrespectful to think that you can have access to me after knowing who I'm with or who's in the picture, you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. But all that shit is out the door nowadays. There's no respect. There's no morals. It's just sad. Sad. Yeah. Nobody wants to deal with the consequences. See, all these actions have consequences, and a lot of these consequences is onto the guys for them to take action upon, and to step up and to not allow the disrespect. I know a lot of guys take pictures or make the content for their girls to have it on social media or for OnlyFans. Here we go again. Those are not men. Those are not your mans. No man should be in your life influencing you to do in OnlyFans in your best benefit for your best interest. That's not the man. Man wants to have a woman that is not accessible by anyone other than him, literally. That's the real value of a woman. That's the real power that the female can give to a man. The only way a real man, a real alpha can be affected is through these women. The woman can make him or ruin him, and it all comes from the respect of the female that gives you, that's in your life. And if the female that you love, it's in your life that you give your time and energy to, doesn't give you the respect that you deserve, that's visible by everybody around. Nobody else around you is ever going to give you respect or give you the value of who you are and what you can do and be because of who you are allowed in your life and the disrespect that you're allowing. So it's sad. It's sad. And then a lot of these girls don't even the concept of that and sit there and expect so much from the guy. And these guys, they have no problem. They want to do it and give it, but the real guys that are going to do it, they're going to expect certain things in return. There has to be reciprocated energy or efforts put into play where the man becomes the man. But like I said, the cockroaches that are willing to pay and be the lame, I don't know whatever to call them. These guys are just allowing this disrespect and paying for it and encouraging it. Takes so much value of what the man should be and what should be expected and what should happen in reality, and none of that is ever going to happen because of the current circumstances in play. Just the simple fact of having cockroaches having access to everything and everyone takes away all the value of the intimacy of what it should be, It's crazy. So, a lot of us are obligated to be out there doing the most, trying to find the best, I guess, but in the process, you're just losing yourself because it just gets worse as you keep on going. You learn a few things from each person, though. I got a new playlist. Listen, we're all supposed to exchange energy. We're all supposed to love each other and fuck each other. We're not all supposed to be together. That whole 9 to 5 and picket fence is not for everybody. There's nothing wrong with people coming into your life for a different reason other than trying to be your boyfriend or your man. There could be bigger reasons that can change your life overnight instead of giving you the rest of your life that, it's going to be whatever you envision it to be, this basic 9 to 5, you have kids, blah, 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 all these things. Or you can become a superstar or a superhero by just living life and making the most of it and see where it takes you, because that whole picket fence concept is out the door nowadays. So unless, I don't think there's anywhere in the world you can go. And I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose. You want to enjoy life and you want to make the most of it. And the guy I was talking to earlier, a couple days ago, actually, I was telling them, I said, don't, I mean, the only way you can actually get a female to be the female that you want her to be, this whole virgin, stay home and cook, and you're the woman in the house type of thing. I mean, maybe if she's like not really desirable by anybody else, maybe you can have something similar to that if she doesn't have many options. But that's not the person you want to be with anyway. You want to be with somebody that you're proud of, that you want to be going out with, you want to be seen with, and you want to be proud to be seen with these people, you know? Like, it makes you look good type of thing. I had an old boss when I was young. I worked at a dealership. One day I walked in because I was mad. He said, what happened? I said, I got into a fight because some dude was looking at this girl, whatever, some shit like that. And he told me the best advice for a man. He said, if you walk into a place and if every guy isn't looking at your girl, then what the fuck are you doing with that girl? I mean, they should look at her respectfully and give her she's beautiful, not the, yo, I want to fuck the shit out of her type of shit. It's more about respect. She's beautiful, she's gorgeous. She represents the perfect female. That's more the concept. Not how fuckable. That idea shouldn't be the first thing that comes to mind where people see you. I had another friend who recently did another BBL. I don't know how many times this one is, but it's more than the first time. It's definitely not the first time. But it was an interesting comment she made. She said, you like it? It's more fun, huh? Oh, like it was fun before. Like, I don't know what we're trying to accomplish by being more fun. Like, this surgeries and shit just to make yourself more fuckable or more fun for the guy doesn't really add more value than the other BBL or the other one. Like we talked about before, like this whole concept of being as fuckable or as desirable as possible. Everybody's doing that. Fashion Nova is doing that for you guys. Giving you all those outfits with the cracks and the holes and the strings and the lace and the see-through and the body. Yo, stop that shit. That's disgusting. You're literally... Don't wear nice shoes with those clothes and assume that you're pulling it off. It's not working. It's not the vibe. That's not fashion. That's some hoe shit, not fashion. Well, it's fashion hoe shit. Yeah, it's not cute. Yeah, that stuff that can be disrespectful. I mean, even those outfits are disrespectful. Just to be out in those outfits or just post a picture. Like most of those Fashion Nova outfits with those see-through lace shit, that's just disrespectful. You shouldn't be showing that shit. I don't know, maybe on the second date, if you really want to be respected, you're fucking going on in public, showing the most, and you want respect, and you want somebody to take you seriously. It's not gonna happen, I promise you. You're just good for one thing. And everybody got that one thing, so we have so much competition where that one thing has really no value to most real men because if you're a real dude, you don't have no problem getting that every night. It's more about for what purpose, and does that really make you feel better about yourself waking up in the morning? Because, you know, fucking some lame-ass bitch can depreciate you and you wake up feeling stupid even about, you know, allowing that to happen. And it happens a lot of times where a bitch will come over and you eat, you hang out, whatever. As a female, there should be respect of at least clean up after yourself. It doesn't matter there is a maid or not. You should, as a woman, be polite and have etiquette where let me clean up or situate things before I leave because who the fuck is supposed to clean up after you? That's not how you got it at home or at the strip clubs. You know, that's kind of disrespect. You know, you can't allow that shit to happen again. So that's why it's most of the time, it's one time. There is no point for anything further because you're just making it less of yourself by allowing it to be there. So hope this adds a lesson to a lot of these females and the female that is still confused too why she can't be taken seriously. Here it is. This is just got a new episode just for that. So congratulations.